Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode here on African Confessions. The following story that you're going to be listening to, it was sent to me by one of our admin who gave us this translation. The translation reads like this. My name is Lindiwe, not a real name, and I am caught in something that I never expected. This is supposed to be an exciting time for a single mom like me. But now I am confused as to what am I supposed to do. This woman, I got to know her through one of my own relative who introduced me to this elderly woman. So me and this elderly woman, we have been in communication, not because she is selling her property and other things to me, but we are in communication on spiritual matters. Now I want your listeners to assist me, especially on the spiritual matters, because I really do not know if I should go ahead and proceed with the deal, for she has told me that once I accepted what once belonged to her, the thing that is stopping her from dying, then I am going to have a lot of money. We all need money, don't we? So I thought that I had found a very perfect home here in Durban, and a place where I thought that I could start afresh since me and my husband, we got divorced. And I thought that this was a way of me building my own life all together to prove to him that I can make it on my own. But it turns out as if I am going to be buying more than the house, more than the brick and mortar. I am buying into a story, a legacy that is filled with darkness and a Tokoloshe. I cannot escape it now, and I need to tell someone about it. If only if there is a way for me to lighten the burden on my soul. So this house belonged to an elderly woman. She is a retired neurosurgeon from Zim who had lived in our country for decades. So she got married to her South African husband, who has since passed away, and she got a South African ID through the citizenship. She is someone who has a kind heart from the outside, but when she started telling me about some of the things that she did whilst she was fighting for her marriage, I got so scared at her bravery. The places that she told me that she had to go when she was fighting for her marriage at the time when her husband was cheating on her. When I met her, she was really polite, but each and every time she would always say, "Can I trust you? Can I trust you?" She showed me around the house and everything seemed so perfect, almost too perfect. The deal from the start, it seemed as if it was too perfect for me. So we walked through the rooms and I could feel as if she was just eyeing me, watching for my reactions. I could not shake the feeling that she was testing me, trying to see if I was worthy of something that I didn't understand. When we reached the master bedroom, she stopped and she turned to me with a look that was so intense that it took my breath away. "There is something," she said, "there is something that you need to know before you buy this house. That is why I have been trying to sell this house personally, so that I can leave this house to someone whom I can tell everything about my life's story." She said that I have to be honest with you. So it seems as if this house was not just a house, but she had other things, and she has a Tokoloshe at her house. She told me that she was not a witch, she was a victim of circumstances. She told me that she got this snake, and this snake has been a part of her life since 1996. She explained to me that this snake was the thing that saved her marriage. She said that she was married to a South African doctor, a man whom she loved more than life itself, so she said, but he betrayed her, falling for a younger colleague, a nurse who was working at the same hospital. When she discovered the affair, she said that the affair shattered her. She tried to confront him, but he dismissed her. That was when she traveled back to her country in Zim, and she met up with a traditional healer. When she met up with that traditional healer, she was told that she was going to be given some human bones, and this human bone, she was supposed to travel with it back to our country, and then she had to burn that human bone until only the ashes will be remaining, and she was supposed to put those ashes into the foot of her husband. After that was done, she was then to use the ashes on the colleague as well, and then that nurse passed away. When the woman had passed away, she said that she started to see the spirit, the ghost of that nurse that she had killed using the charms. Fearing for her life, she then traveled all the way to Mozambique. When she went to Mozambique, she told the traditional healer a story that was when a Tokoloshe was created in form of a snake that was going to protect her from the ghost of that woman. What she did not know was that this snake was going to be bound to her, and she had to constantly offer chicken blood to this snake. She has since told me that she really does not understand how exactly her husband passed away, and she said that she suspected that maybe the snake is the one that is responsible for the death of her husband, because he just got involved in a road accident after they had a very big argument. For the first time in his life, she said, he laid his hands on me and I cried so hard. When I cried so much, on that same evening, she claimed that she had a dream and she saw that snake telling her that the snake was willing to fight for her. And when she sent the snake to go and fight, the snake went and then started fighting with another man. But when she woke up, she never thought that the man that the snake was fighting with in her dreams was her husband. Her husband passed away soon after that. This is what the woman has told me. So this woman told me that the reason as to why she became wealthy as well, because she had other businesses, it is because of those small sacrifices that she used to offer to this snake, blood from the chickens, and that is what gives life to this snake. So she then said, if you want to be rich, I can promise you that you can become rich if you accept this snake. I then said, can you show me the snake? She then just took out a small necklace, and I said, what is this? She told me that this necklace, once you accept this neck chain, then it is going to become a snake. She then said that I cannot go around with a snake, can I? But this snake, it transforms itself and it becomes this piece of jewelry. If you accept it, then it is going to reveal this to you. So now I want your listeners to assist me. Am I supposed to accept this? Because this woman, she is so wealthy, really wealthy. Sometimes I think about it, then sometimes I go down on my knees, then I pray. When I start to pray, I start to think again about the way that I grew up as a poor girl, fighting and hustling, and the way that my husband divorced me. It seems as if I am just living the same sad life that this woman lived when she was still a young woman. And maybe that is why she chose me to sell her house to me. She said that once you occupy this house, I do not want you to receive spiritual attacks. And this snake has since refused for her to die. She said that the snake told her that I cannot let you die before you find someone who is going to take care of me. The snake does not require human blood. So she said, all that you have to do is to give this snake chicken blood, not every day. Must I accept this free gift, or must I run away before I totally commit to the house and to whatever this woman wants to give me? Dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our admin who helped us with this translation. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world.